nothing can spoil my beautiful happiness of being in Wales.
Thank you for putting your microphone on today. However, it's hanging around by your left boob. That out there. So if you did your zip up, it'll stop it flopping down. Not your left boob. That's floppy enough. Just the microphone.
Carry on.
So it's really starting to show its identity now, the Llangollen, as we're approaching Chirk. It's, the valleys are a bit steeper, the greenery is more sort of akin to sort of what you're typically used to in Wales. You see, you know, a lot of fir trees around, and you can see Forestry Commission land, you know, in the distance and stuff on the bigger hills. So definitely starting to feel like Wales now. It's really beautiful. It's also getting tighter as well. There's more and more moored boats in relatively narrow sections now. I'm told it gets ever tighter and ever shallower as I get towards Llangollen Basin. So look forward to that. Morning, Mrs Lumsden.
Morning.
How are you today?
All right.
All right. It's getting very sexy through here. Very tight, very wooded. I was just saying it's getting very Welsh. It's looking Welsh now.
Lots of dragons and fairies.
Yes, I've seen a few. If you'd have got out of bed earlier, you might have seen them with me.
It's Saturday and it was 7 o'clock.
So I'm not sure how far Chirk Aqueduct is now on the previous page, aren't we? We might be coming onto the bottom of that page, I don't know. Oh, cool, okay.
I reckon we're going round there at the moment. We're going past that pub.
So we're going to get to the Aqueduct in a minute then?
Yes.
We'll just pull up before we go. Yeah, there's Chirk Aqueduct and then there's Chirk Tunnel. When we're on Chirk Aqueduct, there's a railway at the side of us on its own viaduct. This is the aqueduct. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you the Chirk Aqueduct.
Ridiculous sound.
You're good with that drone, Mrs. It's the best drone flying I've ever seen.
Is that high enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you just need to try and focus on keeping it as still as you can. And every now and again, if you just give it a little twist so we can see a bit of the land around once we get onto the aqueduct. Quite a wide path on this one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's not that high either. No. So is that a real rail track?
It's a real rail track, yes.
Oh, it's a little bit windy.
The Chirk Aqueduct, designed by Thomas Telford, was built in 1801. It's 70 foot high and 710 foot long. And it brings the canal over the river Ceiriog, or it might be Ceiriog. Apologies to Welsh speakers out there. It's also the place where the Welsh-English border is, so you can put one foot in England and one foot in Wales. Alongside it, some 60 years later, the railway viaduct was built, and this is 28 foot higher.
Some balloons over there to your right. Considering it was so still in the trees, it's quite breezy up here, isn't it? Don't steer.
No. Or is that because you don't want to hold the drone? You want to hold the drone better than I am?
No.
I'm happy to steer if you want me to. If you'd rather hold the drone.
Hang on. If you're not going to come crashing off, you're all right. Welcome to Wales, look.
How long's the tunnel? That looks absolutely beautiful.
It's 459 yards, Chirk Tunnel.
Are you doing the tunnel after my escapade yesterday?
Can do.
Please. Well, no tunnels.
Here we are, Chirk Tunnel. Emerging from the gloom of Chirk Tunnel. It's a very dry tunnel, I can tell you that. Very dry tunnel. How was that for you, Mrs Lumsden?
Very pleasant.
You can talk as much as you like, because I can hear you. I'll get you on the microphone now. She's got a microphone on.
Tempted.
There you go. So Chirk Tunnel. I tell you what, I don't know whether it was the flow of the water in there, but it was hard to keep the boat down the centre. It was pushing me to the left. It didn't seem to be, whatever I tried to do, it just kept trying to push me left. Because there is quite a flow on the Llangollen Canal. The boat just starting to come through at the other end. Beautiful valley. So last night, we decided to stop spending money in pubs on food. because we've got food in our fridge
And our cupboard.
and our cupboard.
pantry.
We're eating nothing. So decided we ought to do something. So we had some fantastic burgers. We bought some nice rolls, didn't we, in Ellesmere yesterday. And we had fantastic like cheeseburgers with, what else did we have on it? Onion, salad,
Tomatoes.
coleslaw. Ooh, they were dirty burgers.
I just had cheese on mine.
I had everything. Had everything on mine. It was great. I don't
I
know.
think it's an original.
Well, that arm looks quite original because it's almost like a small arm. That is. It's not like it's been dug out. If you look on the map, just here, it's like a defined arm almost. That was probably going somewhere else at some point. So now approaching White House Tunnel. Just a short one, it's 190 yards I think this one.
I've done a little Nescafe mocha
Oh nice.
because I thought we needed some sustenance.
Very nice, Mrs.
You're welcome.
And again,
I know.
it's pushing me straight across. Did nothing, change nothing then. Weird, isn't it?
But if you look at that water, it's flowing so quickly through here.
There's some fantastic views down to the right over there. I mean, these trees are lovely. They're obscuring the view. If they could have just got rid of these trees for us, they can put them back up afterwards, and then we can see that view. Because that's amazing through there.
You know what you could do though? Is you could stop the boat, you could get off, and you could walk all the way down there.
No. They're not the rules of the game. Push on. We're nearly there. We're nearly at Poncasulti, aren't we? Ponticilic, as you call it. Poncaciliate.
I think I have verbal dyslexia.
You have a lot of things wrong with you. Got away with that remark.
Nothing can spoil my beautiful happiness of being in Wales.
Thank you for putting your microphone on today. However, it's hanging around by your left boob. That out there. So if you did your zip up, it'll stop it flopping down. Not your left boob. That's floppy enough. Just the microphone.
If you carry on, this microphone's going in the canal.
I might not put that on the vlog.
You won't put it on. Oh, actually, I'll never see it, so.
No, you never look at them. The moment you do is the moment we probably get divorced to see everything that I've been putting on. I always ask you, anything that's a bit dicey, dodgy, I do check with you first.
You do.
You'll often say to me as well, don't put the camera on me, because I've not got my daytime face on yet.
What's my daytime face?
The one that's not your just got up in the morning, nighttime face.
Is that when it's all dropped?
Yeah. You know, by the time you scraped it off the pillow and fixed it again.
Look.
The trowel. And a plasterer's float. You know it right, a plasterer's float is.
I don't. I put on some makeup the other day when we were doing the show. So she goes, oh, you look quite attractive when you've got makeup on. It's like, oh, thanks.
You are a very attractive lady. And any gaps within that, personality makes up for it.
What gaps?
Well, what personality? I know every canal's unique, But it's hard to believe that we are cruising on a boat on the level, you know, with hardly any locks in such a mountainous area, such a hilly area. Not really mountains, the hilly area, the valleys. It's very clever the way that they found a way to contour it round, and I guess they've had to do a lot of embankments were probably created. We haven't done many cuttings, so they seem to go around things and just, I guess they just created a little plateau around the side of a hill, didn't they? And on that plateau is then they dug out the channel.
Horsey.
Yeah. It's a lovely picnic bench, isn't it? Very rustic. That's a little baby aqueduct going over there, look.
Oh.
It feels very insignificant in relation to Chirk and Poncasulty. Oh, I'm just here, nobody ever talks about me. Nobody ever films me.
Well,
I'm not on anyone's vlogs.
you've just changed its life then.
That's the little aqueduct that feels left out. What's it called, Mrs?
It's called the Little Aqueduct.
The little aqueduct.
No,
Oh.
no, it's not.
Oh.
It's nothing. It's just called Aqueduct.
See, it's not even got a name.
We'll call it the Little Aqueduct.
Okay.
Forevermore, thou hence will be known.
The little aqueduct. You now know it as the little aqueduct. It's the small one, hence its name, between Chirk and Poncasulty. Sorry, as Mrs Lumsden calls it, Poncasulliet. Is my hat on straight?
Yes, you are.
My hat. I think I've got a strange shape to my head, or my hair. It's like a grain or something. As the day goes on, my hat starts to, I end up like this. I look at myself and think, why is my hat off centre again? Kind of works its way off centre somehow.
It's like it's slapping you.
As I'm doing this, it must just twist to one.
Imagine
Ow.
if that had fallen off then.
Nearly passed out then. It's a bit chilly today. What's the date today? Is it the 12th?
13th?
13th of July.
I'm back at work on the 15th.
It's bloody freezing. What a summer. What's been your favourite place so far then on the Llangollen?
That glade as we just came out of Chirk.
Came out of Chirk Tunnel. It was
Tunnel.
beautiful.
Favourite place to stop so far?
Yeah. I like Whitchurch.
Yeah, I like Whitchurch.
I'd have spent some time in Whitchurch. I think there's a lot more to see. Certainly plenty of pubs and restaurants and stuff look nice.
I'd like to
doesn't
have
it?
done Whitchurch in the sun. It was just because it was raining, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't great. And Dusty Miller, that was nice food, wasn't it? In the Dusty Miller at Wrenbury. That was nice. Good for watching the football as well.
What's your favourite place out of all of the holiday where you've stayed?
Well, I suppose Liverpool takes some beating, doesn't it? But we liked Lim. Lim looked another really nice place. And Burscough.
Yeah.
That was nice, that little yard with those different bars and stuff, the chippy there, that was quite nice. You made friends with Butler the cat. Is this Fronkcasult?
Yes.
Fronkcasiliet,
That's the one.
as you say.
Oh, look at that there.
So this is where we drove to once, isn't it? Isn't there a swing bridge or a lift bridge or something around here? I remember walking across it. We parked up in the car park. Didn't we have to walk across a bridge? Oh dear.
Oh, my memory's atrocious. Oh!
Have you just looked over?
Yes.
Got to hold it. It's already recorded. Take your mind off it, I think, if you've got something like that to do.